What if human awareness is just a fraction of a second in cosmic time? What if we carry visions for change we can't accomplish alone? What does it mean to exist here now, briefly, in a world of wars, poverty, catastrophe, and endless suffering? Welcome to Open Heart Podcast. I am your host, Lou Leslin. This is a podcast where we share ideas, stories, and questions with an open heart, so we can be kinder and wiser to ourselves and each other. Every week, we'll discuss a topic where I share my observation, ideas, and questions. And I would love to hear your thoughts, comments, and reflections. Please send them to lou@leslincreativestudio.com. Today's topic is existence. In episode 2, we learned to hold two opposing truths at the same time. The middle way shows us how to be grounded and centered, holding duality without breaking. Now we get to go deeper. What happens when we strip away everything and ask, why do we exist at all? Babies are born without awareness of self. The self is taught through experience and environment. Our awareness of our own existence compared to plants and animals is a fraction of a second in cosmic time. The question itself is profound and mysterious. I hold a duality about human existence. On one hand, we are blessed. Life, imagination, the ability to create for ourselves and others. On the other hand, we are cursed. Endless conflict and suffering to ourselves and all life on this planet. I exist in a world of wars, poverty, catastrophe, disease, and conflict, and I cope with the guilt of being alive. Why do I exist? Why do I get to make podcasts and teach piano? Why people die in wars? Why do I have visions for change, political healing, environmental solutions, systemic transformation that I cannot accomplish alone? The gap between vision and power is where guilt lives. Coping with this guilt makes existence even more absurd. I'm Chinese American. There's an Eastern cultural DNA in me. From Taoist teaching, there is Wu Wei, following the natural path like water flowing downstream, keeping perspective without force. This is how I think about existence. Wu Wei means I can't force meaning. I can't justify my existence through productivity. I can't resolve the absurdity through logic. I can only practice. Every day I contemplate, what small thing can I contribute that's helpful or does no harm to others? I hold awareness that what I think is useful may not be the right thing for someone else. I keep everything in perspective without force. That's my philosophy of human existence. Philosophers have debated human existence for centuries. The final analysis in the face of absurdity is to live our life fully with the cards we have. Nothing more, nothing less, just to be. When we look at the night sky, we're looking into the past. The life on the stars take years to reach our eyes. Every time I look up at the night sky, I feel a sense of wonder. Another human saw what I saw, hundreds, thousands of years ago. I like to share a poem from a national park I visited a few years ago. See the big picture. Be a star. Keep looking up. Don't be afraid of the dark. Stay full of wonder. Expand your horizons. Turn off the lights. This poem describes our existence as an act of grace and courage. I ask myself these 3 questions. What can I control? I can take care of myself physically and mentally. What should I let go of? I can let go of the things I cannot control. What can I learn today? I can discover or appreciate something new or familiar today. This is Wu Wei, not forcing, just following the natural path. Be mindful. Everything can be taken away in the blink of an eye. Once we can hold this existence without justification, awareness without resolution, we start to see clearly. And what we see is, we don't see the world as it is. We see it as we are. Our biases, our experiences, our particular fraction of awareness shapes everything we perceive. That's where we're going next. Human bias. I love to hear your story, thoughts, and questions. Please send it to lou@leslingcreativestudio.com. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Open Heart. This is a podcast where we share ideas, stories, and questions with an open heart, so we can be kinder and wiser to ourselves and each other. Take care.